So you know when you pick up your phone to do one specific thing and then you end up just scrolling and scrolling? And honestly, if this has happened to you, it's probably been on TikTok because that app is insanely addicting and you could just stay on it for hours. I've definitely done this before. But if you've been scrolling on TikTok recently, especially this summer, you may have noticed TikToks about how to be that girl. Living your best life, being that girl that's perfect and has a morning routine and is super fit and fashionable and perfect. So today I'm going to share how to be that girl, but in an actually realistic and non-toxic way.
Just pretend that this will last forever. Nothing really does, but we'll be fine, babe. There'll be other sunny days. At least you know you got a friend. Time is precious, so I like to just pretend with you.
So who is that girl anyway? She's basically that girl that has her whole life together. She's like a living, breathing Pinterest board. Everything is perfect. She has her fitness down and she has a morning routine. She does manifestation and she has amazing friends. She's very confident in herself. She's super aesthetic. All of these things. She has amazing routines and her diet is perfect. She's always eating aesthetic food. Basically, a human Pinterest board is what we're talking about. Long story short, she is living her best life. And that's an idea I absolutely love. Like, I want to encourage all of us to try and live what our version of our best, happiest lives are and be our best selves. But the thing is with this trend, I feel like it's just not super realistic. Like, we can't be perfect all the time. So I wanted to share tips and habits and things that I do that I feel like are actually achievable to help you be the actual best version of you.
You forgive me, I won't.
So you read that right. It sounds a little crazy, but it's making 3 different daily routines. I feel like all the videos about being that girl are basically saying that you have to be super productive all the time and have a perfect routine. So hear me out. Making a routine for each type of day. So let's say you wake up and you have super high energy. Maybe you're a little bit more middle energy, or you're just completely exhausted, no motivation at all, and just feeling really low energy. You can't expect yourself to achieve these same things on all of these different days. It's just really not realistic or healthy. So this idea is really to just pick some habits or routine things you want to do depending on what your actual level of energy is that day. So for example, if you are super high energy, you could read 6 chapters of a book and do a super hard workout. Or maybe you're a little bit more mid-energy and you want to do some stretching and more self-care. All of these things are really amazing for you and definitely productive and healthy and great, but you can't expect the same thing of yourself every single day because you will just really get burnt out and it's not going to be sustainable in the long run. You can also do this specifically with your morning routine. I got inspired to make this little tip from a YouTube video that I really like, so I will link that down below. But I think this is an amazing way to make a realistic routine for yourself.
Nothing special, it's just another second.
Another thing I feel like productivity videos and videos about being that girl really harp on is waking up super early in the morning and just being ready to tackle the day. Don't get me wrong, I think waking up is great, but I was curious as to why this is so linked to productivity. So I decided to look up why waking up early is associated with being productive and successful. And honestly, I think it's interesting that it doesn't necessarily mean those things, but all these videos that I found on YouTube were saying people wake up at 5 a.m. and 4 a.m. and 3 a.m., which is insane. But honestly, waking up early can have a lot of benefits, but you should listen to your body. Some people are more productive at night, so really do what's best for you. Being that girl also seems to mean being super productive and getting things done all the time. So my suggestion for this is to cut large tasks into small pieces. I'm still working on getting better at this, but deep focusing for short amounts of time can honestly make you achieve more and then have more time to relax and do things besides work. And I've been able to achieve really big things this year that I didn't think I would be able to accomplish, like applying to transfer to a different college. That was super time consuming, but because I did it in this way, it wasn't really stressful and I still really accomplished more than I even thought that I would. So at this, I think strive for progress, not perfection, is the perfect idea to be that productive, like boss girl that you want to be without driving yourself insane. That girl also seems to have all these amazing daily habits like working out and eating healthy, and one of my favorite things to establish these habits is called habit stacking, and it can help you achieve anything you want in your day, like making to-do lists every day, or starting to work out every day, or reading or journaling or eating better, or anything you want to incorporate to just make your day a little bit better. So the idea of habit stacking is from the book Atomic Habits, and it's where you attach a new habit to one that you already have. So since I sit at my desk every day, I put my journal right next to my computer. Since I work at my computer consistently every day, I will see my journal there and know that I want to use it. So by attaching it to something I already do in my day, I know I will be able to successfully implement this habit. And you can do this with literally anything you want to achieve. That girl doesn't really exist. It's an idea of something to strive for, of the girl with the perfect lifestyle. And you guys know I love getting inspiration. I think it's incredible to strive to be your best self and live your version of your dream life. But I think it's important to also remember that the idea of that girl, you know, that like perfect lifestyle doesn't really exist. We still have human things going on in our lives and emotions and things we can't control. So it's really important to not compare yourself to this idea of this person who doesn't even really exist. And I know that's hard, but I feel like it's great to just have a reminder every once in a while to think about staying in your own lane and what is best for you and achievable for you, and habits and things you can do in your day that will make you the best version of you, not to try to be like someone else.
You don't have to go away. We both know it's gotta end, but for now, maybe we could just pretend that